Hello students, I would like to first of all welcome all of you to NSBM Green University. I hope you are ready for this new journey, and to support you with your academic work, you will be having our e-services. I'm here to explain you about the e-services that we are going to provide at NSBM Green University to make your studies way more convenient. During the academic life at NSBM, you will be using three important platforms, that is Outlook, NLearn, and MS Teams. So in this session, I will be explaining to you about the purpose and how to use these three important platforms for your academic work. Which means students, I will be explaining to you how to use Outlook, how to use NLearn, and how to use MS Teams. But before moving on to the demo of the e-services, there's something very important that I have to remind you. That is, once you have got registered to NSBM Green University, you must have received an email with all the credentials where you have your student email address, your username, and your password. So students, you should have all these three information in order to use the e-services that I'm going to explain about. So, without a further ado, now let's learn the purpose and how to use Outlook. Talking about the Outlook students, Outlook is the platform that NSBM Green University would be using to communicate with you. Because Microsoft Outlook is an application that is mainly used to send and receive emails. So NSBM Green University would be sending important emails to you via the Outlook platform. For example, your timetables, and also due to the current pandemic situation, we will be conducting online lectures. Therefore, we have to send you the lecture links. So in that case, to send you the lecture links, we are going to use the Outlook. And in case if you want to communicate something with NSBM Green University, for that purpose also students, you can use the Outlook platform. So now I'm going to explain you how to use the Outlook. So first of all students, you have to log on to Google. So I hope every one of you know how to log on to Google. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to log on to Google, and in the search bar you have to type Office 365. Okay, so first of all you have to log on to Google, and in the search bar you have to type Office 365. So now I'm going to click on enter. So once you click on enter students, you will come to this interface. In this interface, you have to select Office 365 login, Microsoft Office. So first of all, you have to go to Google. In the search bar, you have to type Office 365 and click on enter. Once you do that, you will come to this interface. There you have to select Office 365 login, Microsoft Office. So once you click on that, you will come to an interface like this. So in this interface students, you have to select the icon sign in. I hope you all can see the icon sign in over here in orange color. So you have to click on this sign in icon. So once you click on the sign in icon, you will come to an interface like this where you will have to type your email address. The email address that you have to type here is the student email address which is provided to you from NSBM Green University. Okay, so I repeat it. The email address that you have to type here is the student email address which is provided to you from NSBM Green University. So once you do that students, you have to click on next. Okay, so once you click on next students, you will come to this place where you will have to type your password. So the password is also provided to you by NSBM Green University. So you have to type the same password which is provided to you in the list of credentials given. Okay, so once you type the password, you have to click on sign in. So once you click on sign in, if you get an interface like this, if you want to stay signed in, you can click yes. If not, you can click no. And then once you do that, students, you will come to an interface like this where you will see all the Microsoft packages. Okay, so you have Microsoft Word, you have Microsoft Excel, you have PowerPoint, Outlook, OneDrive. Okay, so likewise, all the Microsoft packages are there in this Office 365. So which means, students, you have free access to these packages. Okay, so here you have MS Teams. So I will be explaining now, due to the current COVID-19 situation, I told you that we will be conducting online lectures for a certain period of time, and those online lectures would be conducted through MS Teams. So I will be explaining about MS Teams later, but right now I'm focusing on Outlook. So now what you have to do after you come to this interface is you have to click on Outlook if you want to log on to your emails. So once you click on Outlook, students, you will come to an interface where you will have all your emails. Okay, whatever the emails that NSBM Green University would be sending you will appear in this particular mailbox. Okay, so I repeat, Outlook is the mechanism which NSBM Green University is using to communicate with you. Okay, so I hope it's clear up to this point. And coming to this interface, now this would be your email, like official student email. So you will be the only person who will be having access to this. When you click on the inbox, you will see the emails that you have received from NSBM Green University. And if you want to communicate with NSBM Green University, what you can do is you can type a new email. So you have to click on this new message, and once you click on new message, you will be able to type a new email to NSBM Green University. So if you want to communicate with your lecturers, if you want to communicate with your department administration officers, so in that case, you can use this particular platform. So I hope it's clear to you, students. I hope it's clear to you on how to use the Outlook platform to maintain the communication with NSBM Green University. Now, students, I'm going to explain you about the NLearn system, the NLearn platform. So NLearn platform is the digital learning environment of NSBM. So I'm going to explain about that next. Okay, students, so now I'm going to explain you about how to use the NLearn platform. So I think by now you all know, so as I mentioned you all earlier, NLearn is the digital learning platform of NSBM Green University. Okay, and I'm pretty sure that by now you all have an idea that NSBM Green University is a university which is functioning according to the green concept. So we are a sustainable university. So we always try to reduce the amount of paperwork that we have, even when it comes to providing the lecture materials to our dearest students, and also even when it comes to your assignment submissions, we always try to do it through NLearn so that we can reduce the amount of paper wastage. Okay, so now I'm going to explain you how to log on to your NLearn account and how you all can download the necessary lecture materials, and also how you all can submit your assignments through your NLearn account. Okay, so every one of you, all the students, you all have your own NLearn account. So once you got registered, once you get registered to NSBM Green University, you will be provided with the username, email address, and also the password, as I mentioned earlier. So these details, these login details, you can use it in order to access your NLearn account as well. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you how you log on to NLearn account. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to log on to Google. Okay, you have to go to Google, and on the search tab, you have to type nlearn.nsbm.ac.lk. Okay, on the search tab of Google, you have to type nlearn.nsbm.ac.lk. Okay, so once you type that, you have to click on enter. Okay, so when you click on enter students, you will come to a platform. You will come to an interface like this, where you will have to type your username and your password. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, once you get registered with NSBM Green University, they provide you with these details. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to type the username that is given to you and the password. Okay, you have to type the username and the password that is given to you. Okay, then afterwards you have to click on login. Okay, so I will repeat the process. You have to go to Google, and on the search tab, on the search bar, you have to type nlearn.nsbm.ac.lk, and then you will come to an interface like this, where you will have to type your username and the password. So once you type the username and the password, you have to click on login. So you can see a login icon over here. So you have to click on this icon. Okay, so once you click on that icon, you will come to this particular interface. So this is your official NLearn account. Okay, your personal NLearn account. Okay, so as you can see on the top right corner, you can also see your name, because this is going to be your NLearn account. So you can download the lecture materials of the respective modules from this platform. And if you have assignment submissions, you can submit your assignments under the particular modules. And also sometimes the lecturers would give you quizzes during the class. So you can attempt those quizzes through NLearn. So you can do a lot of things by using this particular digital learning environment of NSBM Green University. Okay, so now I'm going to explain you how y'all are going to log on to a particular module using NLearn, and how do you download the lecture materials. Okay, so as you can see, students, there is something called course overview. Okay, there is something called course overview. So under this, you can separately see the module boxes. Okay, now for an example, if I say in your first year, first semester, you all have 5 modules. You all have management process, you all have economics, personal development. So likewise, you all have 5 modules. So all the 5 modules will separately appear here. Okay, so this is, since this is just a demo, I have a module box called Welcome 21.2. Okay, I have separately created a module box. So like this, you will be able to see the module boxes. You can see management process, you can see accounting, personal development, economics. So likewise, all the module boxes will appear under the course overview. Okay, so just imagine you want to access the material management process module. Then what you have to do is you have to click on the management process module box. Okay, so now just for the demo, I have created Welcome 21.2 module. So I am going to click on this. Okay, imagine that this is the management process module. Okay, so I am going to click on this. So once I click on this, I will get the access to all the materials, the assignment submission link, and everything that is related to the management process module. Okay, so now if I show you, now as you can see, there is one lecture material which is uploaded by the lecturer. Okay, the lesson 1, introduction to management. The materials that is relevant to this particular lesson is uploaded to the NLearn module box. Okay, so if you want to download this material, if you want to download this lecture material, what you have to do is you just have to click on this. So once you click on this, as you can see, automatically the particular lecture material will get downloaded to your laptop or else your personal computer. Okay, so if you want to download the lecture materials, all you have to do is you have to log on to your NLearn account, go to your respective module, and under that module, you can find out the lecture materials related to that module. So what you have to do is, all you have to do is you just have to click on the particular lecture material so that it would automatically get downloaded to your laptop or else your personal computer. So if I just open this, if I just go to the location, and these are my downloads. So if I just open this, as you can see, it is getting open. So this is one of the lecture materials that is uploaded by the respective lecturer. Okay, and then here the lecturer has created a submission link. Okay, now in every module you will be given a coursework. Okay, sometimes it can be an individual assignment, sometimes it can be a group assignment. It depends on the module. Okay, and you will be given a deadline to submit your assignment. So on or before the respective deadline, you have to log on to the particular module. Imagine that under management process, you are being given a particular assignment. Okay, then you have to log on to that module, management process module, and you have to click on the group assignment submission link, and you have to submit your assignment. You have to click on add submission, and you have to submit your assignment. Okay, and not just these students, not just downloading the lecture materials, not just submitting your assignments. This platform, as I mentioned earlier, lecturers will use this particular platform to give you all some quizzes. Okay, and sometimes they can also conduct midterm tests through the NLearn platform. Okay, so many things can be done, and also there are instances that lecturers would upload additional reading materials and also some YouTube links that you can refer to. Okay, so everything will be uploaded. Everything that is relevant to a particular module will be uploaded under the module box of NLearn. Okay, so I hope you all are clear with the process. I hope you all are clear on how to log on to your NLearn account, and also how to download the necessary materials, and also how to submit assignments, and also everything that is related to NLearn. Okay, and if you want to go to another module, if you want to log on to another module, now I am in one particular module, and if you want to go out of this and log on to another module in order to download the materials of another particular module, what you can do is you can click on dashboard. NLearn account, where you would be able to see the other materials. Okay, so yes, now I'm returning back to the dashboard. Yes, so as you can see, once I click on dashboard, I am getting returned back to the particular platform where I was earlier. So you can select another module and you can download the necessary materials relevant to that particular module. Okay, so I hope you all are clear with how to use the NLearn platform, how to log on to NLearn platform, and how to use the NLearn platform. And once you are done with your work, if you want to log out from your account, all you have to do is you have to click on this arrow, which is on the top right corner next to your name. You have to click on this arrow and you have to click on log out. Okay, so I repeat how to log out. So you can see an arrow on the top right corner. You have to click on it and you have to click on log out. Okay, so once you click on log out, you will be returned to this same interface where you typed your username and your password. Okay, so I hope you all are clear with how to log on to the NLearn account and how to download the materials that is relevant to the respective lectures, or rather the modules. So the next thing that I'm going to explain you is how to use MS Teams, which is also another important thing that you have to know because you all know that this is the COVID period, the pandemic situation is there, and it's very difficult for us to predict the future. And sometimes, most of the time, we might have to conduct online lectures. So when it comes to NSBM Green University, we conduct online lectures through MS Teams. So the next thing that I'm going to explain you is how to use MS Teams. Okay, students. So as I explained you, now I'm going to teach you how to use MS Teams. So as I explained already, MS Teams is the platform that NSBM Green University is going to use in order to conduct online lectures, because we all know that the current situation of the country, the COVID-19 pandemic situation, it does not allow us to conduct physical lectures. It's very difficult because we have to think about the safety concerns. So because of that reason, until the lectures are going to be physical, until then, we are conducting online lectures. So MS Teams is the platform that NSBM Green University is using in order to conduct lectures. So now I'm going to teach you how you are going to log on to MS Teams and how you are going to access a particular lecture. And also I'm going to explain you the most important things that you have to consider when you are logging on to MS Teams. Okay, so the first thing that y'all have to do, okay, the first thing that y'all have to do is y'all have to first of all go to Google. Okay, y'all have to first of all go to Google. So this process which I'm going to explain you, it would be a little bit familiar to you because already I have explained you on how to log on to MS Outlook. Okay, how to log on to the Outlook platform which we use in order to communicate with NSBM and which the NSBM users to communicate with you. Okay, so it's the same process that you have to follow. Okay, you have to log on to the Google and you have to type Office 365. Okay, you have to type Office 365 and I hope you all already remember what you have to do. You have to go and click on this. Okay, then afterwards, students, you will come to an interface like this where you will have to type your email address. Okay, where you will have to type your email address. So this is the same email address which you used in order to log on to your Outlook, and also the username which you used in order to log on to your NLearn account. So it's the same thing. Okay, so the same email address which is provided to you by NSBM Green University, you have to type it here. Okay, so I'm going to type the email address. Yes. Okay, so I hope you all are with me in this process. First of all, you have to go to Google, search Office 365 and then click on Office 365. You will come to this particular interface and then you will have to type the email address. So once you type the email address, you will have to click on sign in. Okay, you will have to click on sign in. Then afterwards, once you click on sign in, students, you will get a particular space in order to type your password. Okay, you will get a space in order to type your password. So this password is the same password which is provided to you by NSBM Green University. Okay, so earlier I typed the email address. Now I type the password. So once you are done typing the password, you have to click on sign in. So it's the same process which we followed. So it's the same process which you followed in order to log on to Outlook. Remember, you came to an interface like this where you had all the Microsoft packages, and I already explained you about MS Outlook. Okay, how to use Outlook in order to communicate with NSBM. And Outlook, as I mentioned earlier, this is where you would receive all the emails from NSBM Green University. Okay, so as students, you all have to always be in touch with the Outlook account. Okay, so now my focus is to explain you how to use MS Teams. So as you can see here, students, there is a purple color icon. As you can see, there is a purple color icon on the left side called Teams. This is Microsoft Teams. This is what we are going to use in order to conduct online lectures until we start the lectures physically. Okay, so I'm going to click on Teams.
So once you click on the MS Teams icon, you will come to an interface like this. So as you can see, there is an icon called Get the Windows app. So if you click on this icon, you will be able to download the Microsoft Teams application to your laptop or else your personal computer. So once you download it to your laptop or else your personal computer, you can use this application. You can directly log on to the lectures through that application. You can use that application just like Skype and all. So it would be very easy for you if you download the application. But for the moment, I would teach you how to log on through the browser itself. So because of that reason, I am going to click on the icon, use the web app instead.
Okay, so I'm going to click on this particular icon. So as I mentioned, if you click on this icon, Get the Windows app, you can download Microsoft Teams to your laptop or as your personal computer, from which you can directly log on to your lectures when lectures are being scheduled. But if you prefer to go from Google, if you prefer to go from a particular browser, you can of course click on use the web app instead. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. So once I click on it, now this is my Microsoft Teams account. Okay, this is my Microsoft Teams account. So NSBM Green University will enroll you to different modules. Okay, now as I mentioned earlier also, in your first year, first semester, you have 5 modules. Okay, so NSBM Green University will enroll you to those 5 modules. So once you click Teams, as you can see on the left side, there are some icons: activity, chat, Teams, assignments, calendar, calls, files. So here, when you click on Teams, you will come to this interface, you will come to this particular platform where you will be able to see the separate modules. Okay, for example, in your first year, first semester, you have 5 modules. So you will be able to separately see the modules, as in, for example, management process, personal development, accounting. So likewise, you will be able to see all the 5 modules on this particular platform. Okay, now here I have a small demo module for you. So welcome 21.2. This is a small demo that I'm going to show. Imagine this is one of your modules. Okay, imagine this is one of your modules. So you have a lecture being scheduled in this particular module. Let's say, for example, tomorrow you have a lecture. Okay, so what you can do is you can click on this module and you will be able to see the scheduled lecture link. Okay, the lecturer will schedule the particular meeting, the lecturer will schedule the class so that you would receive a notification. As soon as the lecturer schedules the particular lecture, you will receive a notification on your Outlook and also on MS Teams. Okay, so if you want to log on to the particular lecture, what you have to do is, as I showed you, you have to click on the module and you will be able to see the lecture link. You just have to click on this purple icon, purple tab, and then you have to click on join. Okay, so I'll show that to you again. So you will be able to see the link. Now here, this is for an example, like the lecturer has scheduled a meeting, okay, on September 27th, 9 a.m. So you want to log on to the particular lecture at that time. Imagine now it's time for the lecture. So what you can do is you have to click on this purple color bar. So once you click on it, you can click on join if you want to join the lecture. Okay, so I hope you all are clear up to that particular point. And not just from here, students, you can also see all the scheduled meetings from your calendar. When you click on the calendar, you will be able to see the scheduled lecture. So if you want to join the lecture, you can also join from here. That means here in the calendar, you can see the lecture which is being scheduled. What you have to do is you have to just click on this and you will have to click on join. Okay, so you will have to click on this purple color tab. So 9 to 11 on 27th, you have a lecture. So you can click on it and you can click on join. So this is just an example. This is just a demo that I'm doing for you so that you will understand how you all are supposed to log on to MS Teams, how to access or how to log on to your respective lectures at the scheduled time. Okay, now I'm going to show you after, like, what are the things that you have to consider, that you have to do when you log on to a lecture. Okay, so now imagine, now it's time for me to log on to the lecture. Okay, so what I will do is I will click on that purple color bar and I will click on join. So once I click on join students, you will get a tab like this where you will have to make the video and your microphone inactive. That means you will have to mute yourself and also you will have to close your video camera. Okay, that is what we actually recommend. We recommend our students when they log on to the lectures, they have to keep their video camera and also their microphones muted. Okay, so that is compulsory. That is the first thing you have to do. And then you can click on join now. Okay, so then you can click on join now. Now here you are in the lecture. Okay, so once the lecturer also logs on to the lecture, he or she will start conducting the lecture. So from here you will be able to see everything. And in case, imagine now there is something that you want to clarify. Now the lecturer is teaching and you have something to get clarified. So what you can do is you can raise your hand. You can get permission from your lecturer to speak. So if you want to do that, you can click on this icon, raise hand. So once you click on this icon, the lecturer can see that you have raised your hand and you have something to get clarified. You have some questions. So then the lecturer will give you permission to speak. So then what you can do is you can unmute and ask your question. Okay, so that is one way that you can communicate with your lecturer. And the next way is here you can see a small icon called show conversation. Okay, here you can see a small icon called show conversation. So when you click on this icon, you will be able to put messages. You would be able to chat during the lecture. Okay, so if you do have any questions to ask from the lecturer, then maybe you can drop a message in this particular chat. So once the lecturer would see that particular message, he or she would clarify your queries. Okay, so I hope you all are clear on the mechanisms that you all can use in order to communicate with your lecturer during the lecture, during the online lecture, because we all know that not like physical lectures, during online lectures, it's very difficult to interact. But then again, you all can interact with your lecturer by using these mechanisms. You can either raise your hand and once the lecturer gives you permission, you can speak up, or else you can use the chat. Okay. Then afterwards, students, imagine that your lecture is over. Okay, imagine that your lecture is over and you want to log out from this meeting. All you have to do is you have to hang up. All you have to do is you have to end the call. So you can click on this red color icon which is called hang up. So you will go to the meeting. So now you left the particular meeting. Okay, so this is how you all are supposed to log on to your online lectures. And now if you want to go to a separate module, what you have to do is you have to click on Teams again. Then you would come to this platform where you would be able to see all the modules. Okay, and as I told you, you can log on to your lecture by directly going from here by clicking on the module and coming here, or else you can go through the calendar. Okay, so in your calendar, all the scheduled lectures will appear. And as I told you, as soon as a lecturer schedules a particular lecture, you will also receive a notification through your Outlook account as well. That means your email. Okay, so I hope you all are clear with how to use MS Teams. So from the beginning, if I just summarize, I explained you all on how to use Outlook account and also how to use NLearn. So now I explained you about how to use MS Teams. So it's very important that you all be thorough with all these three platforms because it would be very convenient. It would support you to carry out your academic journey very easily.
So I'm going to explain you about something very important, that is about uploading your student ID photo to the NLearn. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to go to the location where your photo is and you have to rename your photo by using your student ID number, which is given in the degree admission letter. Please note, students, this is not the reference number, this is the student ID number that you have to include when it comes to renaming. Then you have to go to Google and log on to the NLearn account. You just have to type nlearn.nsbm.ac.lk on the search bar. And then you have to type the username and the password provided by NSBM. Then once you click login, you will be directed to your NLearn account, where under the module boxes you will find a module box called 21.2 student ID. Under that you will have a place where you will have to upload your photo. So once you click on that, you can add submission. Okay, the instructions are also given. Click on add submission and then afterwards you will get a space. So you click on this small icon and there is something called upload a file. Click on that. So once you click on that, you will have to click on choose file. Then go to the location where you have saved the renamed photo and click open. Then click on upload this file. So once you do that, your photo will be visible on the space and click on save changes. So now you have uploaded your student ID photo to the NLearn. There are some important things that you have to note when you are taking the photograph. The first thing is, students, you have to make sure that you take the photograph in a white background. That is very important. Okay, you have to take the photograph in a white background. And coming to the dress code, the boys, y'all can wear a formal shirt or else y'all can wear a collared t-shirt. Either a formal shirt or as a collared t-shirt, and make sure that your beard is fully shaved. Okay, so when you're taking the photograph, this is for the boys. The boys, they should wear a formal t-shirt or else they can wear a collared t-shirt, and they have to make sure that their beard is fully shaved. And also when it comes to the girls also, you all can wear a formal attire where you can wear a sleeved blouse. Okay, you have to wear a sleeved blouse that has collars. Okay, you have to make sure that you wear a sleeved blouse that has a collar. And as I mentioned to you earlier, the photograph should be taken in a white background. So once you take the photograph in a white background, as I mentioned to you, you can rename that file by using the student ID number and you can upload it to the NLearn as I explained you.
Okay, so with that note, students, I would like to wish you all the very best for your academic journey. And also, once again, welcome all of you to NSBM Green University. And I hope that you would have an amazing journey ahead. Thank you so much.